Dark so long I cannot find the meaning. Hold my hand, let me stay by your side through this never-ending night. I can feel it now, it haunts me. All these demons, how they surround me. In this red light, it calls me. He is reaching out, consuming. Tyrant of the dark side, where's my love? What hold this heart?
Hi everybody, welcome back to Goblets and Gaze. I'm Aubrey, your GM, and I'll toss it to my players to introduce themselves, who they are, who they're playing, and then we'll get rolling into things.
Hi, I'm Aki, and I play the vigilante Gravewing, who is a Nagaji sylph, monk, and kineticist. We both use she/her pronouns.
Hello, I am Farris, she/her, and I play Alouette, also she/her, a bardic thaumaturge beastkin, doing her best while juggling a family curse, falling in love, and of course, the end of the world.
Hello, I'm Dusty. I use they, he pronouns, and I'm playing Eurideux, formerly Moran. Still a problem. Just angrier now. They are a blood hunter Nephilim problem. Just trying to fix things even though it's all bad. They also use they, he pronouns.
Hello, I'm Sparlock, and I play Alistair Whiskerfield, the great rat detective, arcane archer, and wizard extraordinaire, the revolutionary firebrand, sworn enemy to the Scriabins and scourge of the bourgeoisie, and master of Nicodemus Tower. We both use he, him pronouns.
Hi, I'm Tick. I use he, she, they pronouns, and today I'll be playing Nihil, who uses he, they pronouns. He cooks, he cleans, he eats people, and has an alien parasite living in his spine, slowly consuming him. What more could you ask for?
Hi, I'm Alyssa. My pronouns are they, them, and I play Laeth the Fourth. Dampier, dandy, rogue, failed matricide with a -1 constitution modifier. Laeth uses she, any pronouns.
So, who wants to tell me what happened last time?
Aubrey gave us new types of anxiety that God couldn't begin to fathom. So, we did some nice discussions on, hey, do we trust these guys, TM? It turns out, no, we don't, but we're doing their job because we think they're going to kill everyone incorrectly. The Cult of the Scarlet Witch. They want us to steal something from the cult, from the school.
Cult of Scarlet Bond.
The cult, okay. I mean, technically,
She's not a witch, she's a queen.
Right. Why am I thinking of the... I'm thinking of the woman from the movie Woman. Yes, I'm sorry. Wow, it's been a day today.
Literally, okay. You're not wrong though. Like that bitch has done something very similar to this. You're not wrong though. So
okay. So the Cult of the Scarlet Bond wants us to steal something from Ravenswood Academy, parentheses, a crown. However, we want them to not get the crown, but also we don't want them to go into a school and start stealing things with force, because knowing them, they do not mind killing, and we do not want students to be killed, which is bad. We don't like killing students. So we agreed, yeah, we'll steal the crown for you or whatever. In exchange, can you do a jailbreak? I mean, honestly, if you want to commit violence against cops, it's whatever. So we sent them off to do the jailbreak for us, because that way we don't have to deal with it. And we're currently looking into busting into Ravenswood Academy and being like, hey, so about that crown, maybe we can use some connections to make a fake one so we can just trick the Scarlet Bond, because then they get all the pieces of the puzzle and like, wait, we've been fucking bamboozled. But like, that's a maybe. And also, we went over to... I know his name's not Akos. Akos, thank God. I almost said a staring because my friend's been sipping for him in my DMs for the past 5 days. Akos is like, yeah, there might be some info and maps in my house, and also please ignore the weird worm in the corner. And Laeth was like, I want to open the jar to the worm, and proceeded to almost get like several people alien face huggered. Some people did get alien face huggered. We don't know what's happened yet, actually. I'm kind of a little bit worried for some people. And I'm not naming names. You have to watch to see who got face huggered and who didn't. But yeah, that is a general summary of what happened last time. Things sure did happen. And I'm really scared for the safety of several of our party members at this point.
Yeah. You have a jar full of ooze and trauma now.
Oh yeah, that was the face hugger.
Did we... I don't know if I put things at the end of my notes because they happened after that, or if it was because... I don't know. I had to add it in really fast before I forgot it, kind of thing. Because I have both the Laeth talking to Nadia and then also Lou dropping by her family's house. Did that happen after the jar? Have we already technically left the jar and we forgot? Because it's been a few weeks.
I could have sworn the jar was the last thing we did.
I'm pretty damn sure the jar was the last thing we did, but to be fair, the jar did traumatize me the most.
Jar was very traumatizing because I think,
but I'm gonna be so real.
You might have done some things to end the episode with that.
Yeah, because the reason we went was for the investigating the house, and then I remember being like, while we were in the same district, I wanted to drop by the family's house. Which I think that really did happen afterwards. I don't know if the Nadia talk for sure happened afterwards, but...
See, I remember the Nadia talk. But I don't think it happened after
It didn't.
After facehuggers.
I think that one I might have put just at the end real fast because there wasn't like a good spot to squeeze it in earlier in my notes. I don't know, just the way I was taking them. But I do think we left the house. But I'm not sure.
You hadn't gotten back to Wollstonecraft Manor yet.
That
you
might
had
be true.
left.
You
had left Akos's apartment, and if you went by the thing, you definitely would have seen that there's still guards outside.
Yeah, but I rolled badly, and so we said I was too distracted by emotions to see anything more specific.
Yeah.
Okay.
I guess the question is, are you headed back to Wollstonecraft Manor?
Yeah.
I believe that was the plan. You're crossing the bridge again, so deduct the silver.
I forgot to pay last time. I better do it again this term. I wish somebody could do the math for us. How much money we spent so far on tolls, because we've crossed like several times in one episode too, so it's like I want to know now. I'm very curious.
I have that information, but it's not I haven't done the math on it. I just have the information.
Hey Proxy, you love math, you play Yu-Gi-Oh! Help.
Yeah.
oh Yeah.
Oh god. But yeah, I'd love to know, especially like when we end up finishing, like in general, because I think it would be hilarious to be like, you guys are spent this much money crossing a bridge. That'd be crazy.
I'm sure it's already an absurd amount. We have had to have crossed the bridge more than 10 times.
We absolutely have. We also have to consider that we are a party of 6 minimum. Like, like we've done it multiple times in the same day too. It's like
there was a while where only Yuri was covering the toll charges.
And that doesn't matter because that's still being charged, right? I just want to know, like, at the end, how, like, as a whole, as a group, how much money have we spent crossing the fucking bridge? Like, that, I just want to know. Yeah. End of campaign 4. I want a number. Like,
maybe I'll do the math for you one day, because I write down every time we paid that toll. I write it down in my notes under inventory changes, and I mark who pays it for the most part.
That's amazing.
So I could probably get you a pretty accurate number by the end of this if I am so inclined to count.
So yeah, definitely the thing you notice when you're entering Starlight Bastion is even just a few weeks on from the district opening back up, how much more alive it is. You notice active construction projects of people either have complete or working on just taking down homes that are no longer sturdy, putting up new ones. Anybody who might even have anything like the shark's fin, the tavern is open again, kind of. They're very limited on their food, but they have plenty of drink. And you make it back to the Wollstonecraft Manor. And, yeah.
I didn't speak the whole walk back.
Want to imagine that Vittorio has been asking questions to Nihil and Yuri this whole time about shit that's happened, and we barely know any of it.
Yeah.
What, you mean there was a whole flower called a sunflower? That's like calling like a moon plant or something. What do you mean?
So, is it true? I've heard rumors that the sun is very powerful, and if you stare at it, it'll hurt your eyes. Is that actually true?
Yes, it is true.
That doesn't happen with the moon.
It's not as bright.
It's not bright.
Not as bright.
No.
So did you guys just spend your whole time not looking in the sky when the sun is out because it'll hurt your eyes?
No, only if you look directly at it. If you look anywhere else in the sky, you're fine. Just not directly at the big ball of flame.
Flame? It's on fire?
Yes.
Guess that means it would be really hot then.
Yes, it usually was.
Did people used to get burned when the sun was out?
Technically.
Interesting. Do you think I could cook with the sun?
I think if you're in one of the more desert climates in Noxlight, you probably could. Or if they had a very powerful magnifying glass or some sort of mechanism. It wouldn't be easy, but you could.
I heard rumors that people in like sealed carriages would be able to cook in them.
Oh, good to see you, Alistair.
Hello.
Welcome back. I'll get tea for everyone. The sun sounds scary. I just hear Nihil muttering as they go to get the tea set.
Are you all right?
Looks at Laeth, looks at Gravewing.
Is everything all right?
Something happened with the brother?
No. We went to Akos's apartment. I'm gonna be so real. I don't remember what else we found except for that fucking jar.
Jar of...
whatever schism is. And it looked dead. It was not dead.
None of you got like... And Yuri's just going to point towards the direction that Nihil walked away from.
Nihil walks back in just as you're pointing at them and just like, what, me?
Yeah. And it was just in a... Why was it in a jar?
It got real close.
We are fairly confident that it was not able to infect. Like 80% confident. 75.
That number just keeps getting lower.
I'm not an expert.
I think I gotta stay somewhere real cold for a little while.
No, you hate the cold.
Yeah, but if it's in me and it's gonna make me do things, my body doesn't function when I get too cold. I just sleep.
I mean,
Maybe Schism can tell and
Yeah, I was
know for
gonna
sure
ask.
instead of just staring into your eyes and hoping for the best. Which
Not
they are lovely, but I don't. I have only done that twice, and I don't know confidently how accurate it is.
I can have him check, but pardon the bluntness, but can't we blast you with holy magic to see how much it'll deal with? If it's just happened, it's probably weak at best, and a good couple doses of holy magic will definitely get it out quicker than if we wait.
Do you have that on tap?
Gonna look at Vittorio. You.
My magic is not holy, but I can certainly see if there's anything changed about your aura or any magics around you. Might be able to tell anything.
Well, I would appreciate that. Look, whatever the fuck it was very hungry. It was ripping at my face. It was trying to get in my mouth, my nose, my ears, everything. Half of my face is sealed shut. It tried to rip it open. I felt it. So whatever the fuck this is, it wasn't a pleasant experience. And if it is in me, you gotta put me somewhere cold.
What can Schism tell?
I don't know what Schism could tell. Looks at Schism.
Okay, so you I just wanted to make sure that this is because you immediately deflected to Vittorio rather than have Schism do it. So I wanted to make sure your Schism was still going to do it.
Yes.
Can't they both do it?
I mean,
I can't hold hands while
if
checking
that doesn't
for
work,
worms.
move on to the next,
Schism, dear, could you please do the best of your ability to check for any unwelcome visitors within Gravewing?
Can you give me a occultism check?
That is a 24, which is not a nat 1.
That's better.
You're relatively sure. You don't sense Schism doesn't sense anything. But yet again, this isn't exactly 1-to-1.
So I'm not detecting any worms, but I am not a worm wizard, dare I say. So perhaps getting a second opinion would be a good idea. Well, I am a worm wizard, but like not in that way.
Yeah, you're more of a warmlock.
Oh,
Y'all are saying a lot of stuff. Right now.
technically I'm a worm soror.
Vittorio.
Yes, we'll walk up to you, Gravewing, and say, for this spell, I do have to touch you. Is that okay?
Yeah.
So, gently, he will sort of take his hands, put them on both sides of your face, and he closes his eyes, and you hear him saying these sort of magical words under his breath. So it's a 19 on the dice for 38. And after a moment, he opens his eyes and looks at you, hands still inside your face, and says, "You're clean. I don't sense any corruption or anything else in your system. Very healthy, too."
Gravewing will deflate a little bit, but not like in a bad way. More like, this is relief. And then he says I'm healthy. I'm like, oh, thanks.
Kind of suddenly realizes he has both of his hands on the sides of your face, kind of like pulls them back a little bit and goes, "You're welcome."
Either way, if that happens again, if I'm compromised, that's what you gotta do with me. You gotta put me somewhere cold.
Okay.
Colder I am, harder it is for me to move. And the last thing we want is one of those things. My brother told me that he could bend whatever it is, its element. And I don't think you want that with me.
All right.
Last time, check Laeth as well. I know out of character, Laeth wasn't actually like close enough to be threatened, but like was in the initial like, oh, it escaped and it's coming for me. Did we in character like check them?
We did.
Okay, I couldn't remember.
Also, did you bring it with you, or did you leave it in his apartment?
I believe we put it in.
Brought it.
I was like, we put it
Oh,
in
yeah, you put it in the
the bag, right? So
You
yeah.
put your smuggler's bag of holding.
Yeah, it's in there. Just in case anyone tries to steal from our bag, they're gonna get a nasty surprise.
That's how we create a villain.
That is really someone's villain origin story.
Nihil, technically.
It reminds me of The Spot. Anyways.
So I'm glad that everyone is not schismed. No offense, schism, but no one else is as polite as you are, I guess. You at least ask before you eat bodies, right?
Anyways, our next order of business.
Sorry, mother. Okay. So, out of character. Why did everyone go again?
Oh, we were investigating. Oh, go ahead.
Oh, I was just going to say, we thought Akos told us that they had a list of everyone in the Unbroken. So we were going to go get that.
We also found his notes on the study of the schism creatures, which is probably why he had one in a jar. So we brought all of that shit with us. We also stole like some really nice books that he had because he had a bunch of like first edition shit. And everybody specifically went either to do Akos apartment stuff, literal family stuff. Like it was just, this group was gonna cross anyway, so let's just go do this too.
We also found the unenchanted, unbroken pendants.
Yes, we have those ones, so we can.
And the roster is still in code, but we have it.
Okay, I think you already just go. So, did you all get code information at all? Besides,
yes, I think so. We have to go through it in more detail, but I think that we found some useful things.
Okay, well, that's good. That's progress. Is there anything that we could help with, or anything that needed to be done today? Do you all need to rest? After almost, Yuri's gonna make like vague motions, I guess, but they don't even know if that's accurate.
I need a bath. I feel really gross. Also, we brought it in the bag, so
It's here. Wait, the thing that attacked you all is here.
it's back in the bottle. And it's in the bag.
Strictly speaking, it is in a different dimension.
I don't
I'm
know.
not sure how to.
Feel better.
I'm not sure how to even Yeah, look, I don't know how to dispose of this, but like I would hate to come back to that fucking apartment and it's gone from the jar.
I just put my hand in my mouth. Schism, I'm sorry, but how do we destroy this thing? Do we just nuke it with holy magic?
Did you hear Schism go, yeah, holy magic or fireworks too?
Okay, are you sure you don't want to eat it to gain more power? Is that a thing you can do?
No, it's not a thing I can do.
So the cannibalism only goes one way. Okay.
That's rare. That's just insulting.
To be fair, Schism's not the cannibal. You are.
Yeah.
Oh, so I see how it is. I see how it is. I have to commit the cannibalism, but when we have the chance to commit, you can't. I'm kidding. I was just fucking around. I don't think I have a single fire spell, which actually makes sense.
Okay. Well, mean, I could help with fire.
I think, Aubrey, really stupid question. If we take it in the jar is pretty durable, right? Can we just cook it? Can we just boil it in a pot of water? I mean, theoretically.
You want a hot ooze.
Like, if we keep it, I don't want to open the jar to kill it. And I'm like, well, cooking it over a fire is probably the best way to, like, boil it to death, right?
Yeah, but it has to be burned.
That's not fire. That's heat.
Okay.
Oh,
I just don't want to open this jar again, is my concern.
Start a fire, open the jar over the fire so it falls into fire.
It's a sentient ooze. It's like an octopus, I think, where it's like it'll go, but its tentacles will just flow back out, and it doesn't actually have like a
gravity won't affect it, huh?
Yeah, we gotta like literally like we gotta like blow up a box, you know, like we gotta do like a barrel fire like type of scenario and put the jar in there. The jar is gonna explode.
In a barrel on fire.
Yeah, and like maybe put a lid on that even, but I don't even know how you can do that. But like, you know what I mean? Like it's gonna explode in there. But the idea is that it's fucking roasted, you know?
Which bag is it in?
That's what I think it is. The satchel bag of holding type of thingy. The smuggler's bag.
Yuri's gonna see the bag at least. I'm just gonna put it on the table and I'll watch it while you all need to do what you need to do. I don't want to let this leave eyesight, I guess.
Feels safer in another dimension than on the table.
Oh no, the bag, the whole bag.
Oh.
I just don't want the bag to lose sight. I don't want it to accidentally move and it falls out. I don't know if it could do that. I don't know how that magic works.
Gotta keep watching it in case it despawns.
It returns to the apartment because we got too far away from the quest point.
We should just keep the bag itself in view of everyone. Or at least someone's seeing it.
I'm gonna go lie in some water, and I get up and go to where the bathrooms are. So I can do exactly that. Soak for like a whole hour.
Yes. Other things. We've got all of this information. The decoding is going to take a while. You can give it to somebody else to work through. You can maybe strike a deal with Akos to have Akos translate it.
Absolutely not.
I just thought I'd offer.
No.
Absolutely. Terrible idea.
No.
Aubrey and her fucking pro-cultist plotline. Get out of here.
Where is Junie?
Junie has done so much decoding. The girl needs a break.
Someone could take her to the bar.
Her, but like, man,
someone could take her to the bar for a break. I'm just saying.
Someone could
it is operational
kisses
again.
for a break.
Listen, we still gotta do book club. Book club first, and then maybe kisses.
Is that what they're calling it now?
Yeah, we gotta get Juniper and Rook together first, and then we can expand.
We gotta have a new euphemism for it in campaign 2. We had bird watching at the first one, now it's book club.
You know?
Book club!
Laeth and Lou are both in book club, I'm just saying.
Those Gravewing and Lorelei!
Holy shit, you're right. This is crazy. This is crazy,
in book club
actually.
Too.
With who?
You know what? That makes it better.
On my own?
That's very valid.
Technically, Lou is still in book club. So this potential, like the arranged marriage, the true arranged marriage plot line that we should have went with, is staring us in the face every fucking day since. I just want to say that.
Oh shit.
The little mouse that could.
There's still time.
There is still time. So the other thing is, you all were working on a plan to deal with everything going on in Ravenswood. What is that plan?
We were going to go talk to Yuri's ex.
And pocket
and warn
rat.
them, and then do the break-in.
I mean, Yuri makes a fool of themselves again, and then Alistair joins along as a rat and tells people that they need to tell.
Right, yeah. So we're gonna warn the Ravenswood via your ex because they're like the battle master or something like that. Then we were gonna do the break-in, but sabotage it by doing it personally.
Right, yeah. Let me pull up the X chart again.
Possibly by warning them, they could create like a copy or something.
Mhm,
Or we can drop it on the way out and be like, oops, it broke. Our bad. There was a lot of butter.
Is this one?
Okay. Yeah, well.
Is that the same plan that everyone else remembers?
That is.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cool.
Yes, see, buckaroo.
And then in exchange, we're making them do the prison break for us.
Mm-hmm.
Or I thought you were making them be distractions for you.
I thought we were making them do it so that we weren't associated with the prison break.
I remember them doing it so that we are not associated as well.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I explicitly remember us saying, yeah, we don't mind if they use acts of violence in a jail because, like, we got beef with the people who walked us in there.
Well, yeah.
But Eurideux is
Yuri
the only
also-
one that is actually going, I believe.
Yeah.
Yuri's gonna
Yuri is
try
actually
to
going
go.
because I was like, somebody's going to go because they don't know they don't know who they're looking for.
Yeah.
That's the thing.
Yeah,
You
if
give them
anything,
descriptions.
like if anything, they do the actual jailbreaking. We just grab everybody and have an escape route.
Mm-hmm. That's
Yeah.
I think was the plan that I was thinking of. Yeah.
And we just do it in disguises so it's not as anathema either. So no masks, and like Yuri can't be Yuri regardless because he'll mask or not.
Yeah. Hey, well, you all settle in tomorrow. You'll go and have the discussion with the people at Ravenswood. And yeah. So, Gravewing, after you relax and take the shower or take the bath, take the long soak. Afterwards, just enjoying the evening. Where might you hang out or just relax?
I would have soaked. I would have paced around the manor a little bit, especially while blow drying my hair with myself, because wind. I might have even sent Lorelai, a message, just saying that I need to fill her in on some things, today's events, when she has the time, when she gets back or whatever. Nothing, like I wouldn't mention that it being urgent or anything like that, but it's like, this is a need to know basis and she needs to know. And then I would have found like somewhere comfortable to kind of low-key pray. Now I've done some prayers for the Star Mother, and this is not for her because I have a special corner that I go to at Coffin Walk for her. This one is like the closest I could do for the worm. And I'm doing it like a way that I was taught, where I have a little plate of some food. I make sure I'm by the elements. Like I cracked a window open and I have like a fire or a candle going. I have a cup of water. I went outside to grab a rock or some earth or some sticks. Just I'm trying to keep this as like as much as I remember my mother doing. And I am like, in my prayers, I ask the elements, for protection. I ask fire for warmth for my family. I ask the waters to always be clean. I ask the earth for strength in my legs, strength in my tail. Medal for just honest to God, general protection and well-being. Wood for health. And lastly, I ask the winds to guide my fist to the willing faces that need it the most.
And when you finish up, you sort of turn around and you sort of see Vittorio sort of walking towards you. Can you give me a perception check?
1 second. 29.
29. You can tell when someone is nervous. You've been around enough. And you even notice that along the hairline, you see these sort of sprouting of small blue feathers.
You see my mouth contort to like a side frown. I'll be like, what's wrong with you?
It's clears throat and goes, I wanted to check up on you. After everything, I know that what happened was very stressful, and I understand what it is like to be in a situation where you could lose control of yourself like that, and I wanted to see how you were doing.
Well, I'd be lying if I said I was fine, but I'm certainly better.
That's understandable.
Okay. Well, I gesture to the feathers, be like, you're not gonna...
Kind of reaches up and...
Look, I don't mind them. I'm just mean, like, I want to know, like, do I have to get out of the way, or...
No, I had little bits like this happen when I'm very stressed sometimes.
Stressed out, yeah.
Yes.
It happens to Lou.
It is a bit of a family trait, I suppose.
Do you think Yuri molts? Deers do that.
I would have to ask them.
I know that, like, horns can, like, fall off, too. That'd be kind of... It's winter. That might happen.
Velvet, the horn velvet, yes, that not what I'm... So, I'm glad you're okay.
Thanks, I guess. I mean, for worrying, for checking. I am not magical. I think I've said this many times. It's not my thing. I believe in it, obviously, but it's not my specialty.
Certainly magical in a different way.
Okay.
Sorry.
It's fine. You seem jumpy.
Yes, lots of things are happening, and I'm realizing how bad I am at socializing after having been locked away for 75 years.
I was going to say, you kind of have an excuse, but...
Yes, it would be... If this was before everything, I would know exactly what to do. I would approach you, and I probably should have brought flowers.
Irving puts both hands on her hips and is like fully like bending her like neck, like, what the fuck is happening?
To tell someone you wanted to court them. Back when the flowers were generally a very good start. You are...
Oh, whoa. I look around like I'm about to get punked. Like, what do you mean by courting? But do I look courtable?
Incredibly.
What the fuck? Are you joking?
I'm not joking. I'm actually very serious.
Oh, okay.
You are incredible. Incredible.
Thank you. Twice today I've been caught off guard. I just want to point that out twice.
And I will remember the flowers next time.
Okay, wait. So. Okay, so. Are you just saying you want to fuck, or are you saying that, like, you would like more? Okay, because I'm having a very rough time and a lot has happened today.
I would like to get to know you better, more in a romantic way, possibly if you're into it.
Okay, that makes... Okay, this is a lot more sense. I've never had this happen before. All right. Flattered. I'm not sure what I'm supposed. This has not happened before. Usually I'm a one night, and then the one night becomes several nights. So, this is new. This is a very new experience.
I understand. I'm doing it completely the wrong way. As I said, flowers.
I don't even know what the right way is. So, okay.
I mean, the way I had been taught before. It is what it is.
Okay. Thank you for telling me your feelings. I guess I appreciate that. Again, I'm flattered. I sound not flattered, but I am. I'm not. I don't know. So you were taught this. I was not taught any of this. Okay, I'm just kind of just putting it out there.
Of course. So, and I don't want to make anything awkward. So.
I mean, it's kind of awkward now because I'm not sure. The laughter is real. It is in character. I'm not sure what's supposed to happen at all next. So why don't you do it your way, and then I'll be like, wow, okay, this is happening. I can't. Just don't write me anything. I can't read.
Noted. Sometime next week, when you are not as busy, we'll take you to dinner.
Okay. Yes.
Great. And I will remember the flowers this time.
Does he go or should I go? Like,
he will give you a bow and turn around and leave.
I open the window some more. I'm sweating. I've never sweat in the middle of winter before unless I was like working out. And I go and I shove my whole head out the window like a dog in a car, and I just kind of like.
Anyone have anything else they want to do that night before we roll it?
Yes, this isn't like a role played out thing, but Gravewing went through a stressful event. Now doesn't know how to talk to people sometimes, so Gravewing's just gonna get back to the room. There's gonna be like a nice cup of tea with a nice tradable cookies that I know that now will know that she likes. Just you know who left this because they're the only one that cooks, and this is like the equivalent of a thumbs up. That is all. Yeah, thanks, Dusty.
Can I hear that stress eating sound one more time?
Do a mouthful of biscuit. Oh, I have a pain right now. Like,
we also don't have to roleplay it necessarily, but Lou is just gonna go like check in on Laeth and make sure that she's good after opening the jar of death, the death jar, the parasite death jar.
She is so fine. Don't
Is she,
even worry
though?
about it.
I'm actually quite concerned. Can I roll a perception check?
Yeah.
I don't trust her like that. I know she's a liar. I love her anyway. Oh, hold on. I dropped it. Wow. Dice, come on. What are you doing with me? It's way too early to use a hero point. I'm going to commit to this terrible roll. That is a 22.
That is almost a crit fail. My deception DC is 31.
Wowzer. Well, you look great. I guess you're not lying to me.
She would never.
Yeah, because this is a relationship of very honest people.
Exactly.
There's been 0 lies in this relationship
Never even once.
since
Not
5
even,
minutes ago.
Not even a fake kiss between them. This is such an honest and open relationship. They have great communication skills. Lou is just gonna hang out with you all night.
I don't need to roleplay
that's
this, but I want to
cute.
poison Laeth's tea. I'm kidding.
You can try.
I'm joking. Niall doesn't poison
He
people's
probably
tea.
has like a 38 to avoid poisons too. Wait, no, is that a con save? Never mind. She's kind of
Yeah, well, if there's nothing else, they will roll into the next, and we'll start it off with the group heading towards Ravenswood.
Pocket mouse, pocket mouse.
So, on the way there, Yuri's just telling, like, so, truthfully, everyone, you all don't need to, like, be there while you should all just go into the school while I talk to them.
Wait, who all is going? Is this everybody going, or is this just like Yuri and Alistair by default for Pocket Mouse?
This isn't like the actual heist yet, right? It's just the warning that we're gonna heist them.
Possibly scoping out.
Okay, then I don't think we have to send anyone else unless someone else really wants to go.
I want to go.
You want to disguise, babe?
Yeah.
You got it.
Laeth dresses up as Zazzle or whatever the poet was.
No. You're not getting away with that. Absolutely the fuck not.
Too late.
You remember
I'm
me
it.
from the Yuri X club? Oh my god, yeah, I do. That's not until Wednesday, bro. It's
That is specifically the disguise that Luke gives you. Yeah.
Why?
So yeah,
why?
there's a bit of a jump scare for Yuri as not Laeth comes down the stairs.
They're a poet. They have a reason to be at the university.
Laeth, that's not funny. I'm just saying, it's not.
I think it's quite funny, and so did Alouette.
Okay, but you don't need to. You should just go with Alistair to figure stuff out. Because then they won't believe it's actually in good faith if you're there. Because
Also, Niall, I do remind you, you have that person you know who's a student at Ravenswood.
I may be autistic. Yes, I'd like to go, please. I'm sorry, I'm not gonna lie, Aubrey. I was looking at your very blue hair and I was like, shit, I'm forgetting something and your hair is reminding me of it. And I don't remember what the fuck it is. And I kept thinking of the indigo quarry from Slime Rancher and I was like, that's not it. But it's close.
Does your student doctor friend have blue hair and pronouns?
I was gonna say blue hair pronouns.
I know her name's
Indigo.
Indigo at least. So I was like, shit.
Okay.
There's something with that
blue
hair.
name, blue adjacent name. Okay,
Blue
there it
adjacent
is.
name, some pronouns. I
Yeah,
understand.
my brain was like the Indigo Quarry from Slime Ranchers. Many interesting. I'm like, that's not it. This ain't Slime Rancher. Yes, I'd like to have to check on Indigo and have to make sure these guys don't, like, I don't know, blow up a school or whatever.
Gravewing's not gonna go. She feels very useless in this type of establishment.
Don't worry,
so
I have a
unless you
force.
really need her, no man. But like, can you imagine? It's just like when you think of like, oh my god, you're gonna like experience your worst nightmare, and then the illiterate character it's reading. That's all I can think about. Fucking that one Critical Role episode. But yeah, okay.
It's like,
I'm
what's
not-
your
I'm
worst
not-
So
nightmare?
real.
Niall
We would
sobbing
love to
taxes.
go. But also, I think she would not be focused on the mission. She just wants to actually go to the school for once. But
I mean, you
no,
can
she'll-
come along.
Just go with Niall. Don't.
Yeah, we can have a buddy
Buddy
hangout.
system.
It's true. I went with you to go visit Indigo before. Last
Yeah,
time.
you did.
So, I mean, at this point, it doesn't even need to be Yuri Pocket Rat. They could just go and Indigo and Alistair could.
Would deny Alistair Pocket Rat?
Well, it could still be Pocket Rat, just like someone else's pocket.
I think we should
Cecile has lots of pockets.
Go with them, Alistair. You
No.
know they're trying to
Yes.
avoid
No.
being witnessed. We need a witness to the
No, we
exes.
don't.
We need a witness.
The podcast will witness it.
Go
That's
with them.
enough.
Go with them.
What is a podcast?
I don't know. Vittorio was talking about it when there was still sun.
The Tyrant went away with podcasts.
So that means the Tyrant's the good guy. That means the Tyrant's the good guy.
The Tyrant actually saved us.
I was gonna say the Tyrant did the one thing that actually is needed in the modern world, taking away podcasts from fucking white men. Like, so the Tyrant's a baddie. Tyrant's a girl. Holy shit.
Yes, like cute girl boss.
All right, so it's everyone but Gravewing, because Gravewing could go on their date. Which date? Who knows?
Many options.
Oh my god, that's what could actually happen, Aubrey.
Yeah.
He's like, I know I said in a week, but
Just happen to notice you have free time right now, and I have flowers.
I'm just imagining Lorelai being like, listen, Vittorio slides a little notepad of Gravewing's favorite things, hypothetically. Hypothetically, of course.
Say that one more time. I'm sorry, I love you. You said it two different ways, and I want to see if there's a third.
I'm running out of hypopathetic bullies.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Hypopathetic? That's actually late. Never mind.
Hypopathetic.
So-
Is that when you're not allergic to hypocrism?
No, it's actually when you're less pathetic, because
Yeah.
if you were more pathetic, it would be hyper pathetic.
Oh yeah.
That's true,
yeah.
that's true.
That's true. That's a good point.
Let's not get too cocky now.
Jesus. Okay, wait. Just
Aubrey, I'm sorry
refresher.
for the
So
edit.
it's. I'm not. This better stay in, ho. So double checking. Everybody except Gravewing is going to this little
It seems like, yeah.
to the academy, right? Okay.
Yeah.
I just
I
wanted to
think
double
Ends
check
up
that.
going, yeah.
I think
could-
I hope you guys walk into this weird dinner that's gonna happen to this date.
Jesus Christ.
to my
yeah.
understanding,
That'd be so funny.
Yuri, Alistair, and Laeth are doing the plot, and I think Niall's kidnapping Alouette to go check out the doctor again.
That's still plot, bro. That's just more personal.
Yeah, I mean, like, the main plot versus the side quest, you know what I mean?
hmm
Side mission.
It's all in the same location, so you got to do it anyways, right? Because
Yeah.
when are you gonna be back here?
Exactly.
Double
Right, I see why.
witnesses for
So yeah,
Yuri's.
we're gonna
apology
start
tour.
with Yuri approaching their ex.
But My favorite part.
So it's going to be Yuri, Not to Sell, and Pocket Rat.
Why is Narcissus out here?
To bear witness.
For what?
My new poetry. The last book about Yuri did so well.
I could hate it here. Where would I find, just so we have it in audio form, we are going to be seeing Torafel, they, she, Hobgoblin, former lamplighter, they're now the battle instructor, and I assume still is the battle instructor at Ravenswood. Definitely like over a foot taller than Yuri, if not more.
They would have a classroom in the main building, and it's, unless you're specifically going in the evening, school would still be going on.
You probably want to go during the day so you know the people are here. Yeah, I think Yuri just gonna look at Nasasa and just, could you at least like distract the students or something?
Oh, you can give a reading from my latest book. Brandishes the copy that Lou gave her.
Yeah. Yeah, that works. Great. Why don't you go in and let the class know, and then I could go talk to Torafel.
Are there students in the class?
You actually managed to arrive sort of around the time one of the classes is getting out. So there are people leaving and people kind of milling about, but there's not a class going on right now.
I think Yuri would like to kind of just like walk quickly past the students and like, so last time they were here, they did get kicked out of the school. So it's trying to just like be like, hey, I'm not here for bad reasons, I promise. Just kind of go up to Torafel and just, I don't know, they're a battle instructor. Is there like a desk in this big office room?
I mean, the room is set up in a way where students can, like, it has an area, like a little pit for students to fight in. Kind of a desk. There's no chair at it, and it mostly looks to be, this is where the students like place equipment essentially when they're done with class, so it gets put away.
Yeah, I think Yuri goes to the desk thing and knocks on it and just, hey, Torafel, it's great to see you.
And just for our audience, how would you say your breakup went?
Well, it was going pretty okay. Though they, Yuri has always demonstrated themselves as someone that, they were doing hunting and fighting jobs before, and so Torafel brought them in for a demonstration, and some kids started saying some shit. Maybe Yuri knocked someone out. They were asked to not come back and also get all their stuff from Torafel's house at the same time. So,
Edith turns around, hands crossed, like arms crossed, looking down at you specifically. Yeah. They say, I would say sight for sore eyes, but that's blatantly untrue. What are you doing here?
Okay, hey, I understand. So, me and my friends, gonna turn around and that's not actually Zazel, but they're here as well. And trying to kind of gesture for Pocket Rat to leave. And
can I get a stealth check from Pocket Rat?
Absolutely. As I think it's normally like a +10, but I know my regular stealth check is higher, and that's the one you use. 31.
thank goodness.
All right. Yeah, you scamper down, and you're heading towards the headmaster's office, right?
Yes.
All right. It is a bit far from here, so it is going to take you a bit to get there.
I mean, have you seen how rats move?
You are on the ground floor, and the headmaster's office is on the top floor, so you've got quite a bit of building to clear.
I believe in you.
So it will take you a bit, even moving as fast as rats move. And moving back to Yuri.
So I just wanted to come talk to you. I heard. So I swear this is genuine, and I'm not trying to pull any pranks or be a little shit or anything of that sort. There is going to be a chaotic event happening in the future, involving me and my friends. And we are doing this so a dangerous cult doesn't come to the school and causes actual problems.
When you say chaotic event, what do you mean?
Out of character, there is a crown that we're trying to get. Okay.
Yes.
So, I'm sure you heard of all the very wild things happening right now. So, there is a crown here at the school that dangerous people want to get. And we don't want them hurting innocent people and civilians. So we are getting the crown. But that does not mean that we are doing it. We're going to be taking a crown from the headmaster. And we are warning them. We just, it may have some chaotic inducing effects, or trying to make sure this is because someone worse than me, could you believe it, is trying to get the crown.
So just starting off, I'm going to need a diplomacy check from you.
Diplomacy?
Yeah.
Oh, thank God. A trained improvisation.
Because if you had done like, hey, something horrible is going to happen in a few days, I want you to be aware of it because I've heard about it, that would be deception. But you're like, we're going to do a bad thing here in a few.
Look. Nope, I was going to say something. No, we're just going to roll a dice, actually. Hey, that's a 19 on the dice. So it is a 30.
Mm-hmm. So theoretically, this whole thing is everyone's gonna know about this show.
Well, hopefully not. But we want to do it. We want to let y'all know what's happening. And that, yes, some may call stealing a crime. But
I do.
I get it. It's just It is involving things that unfortunately are much higher than me or even you. So we just, it's a lot. Unfortunately, it's a lot I can't say. But if we don't steal this, people that have no problem with murdering students are going to steal it, and they would do that with no issue whatsoever. So
I'm going to ask Laeth, are you trying to assist in any way, or are you just watching?
I am watching and waiting for Eurideux to turn to me and ask for help. If they want help, they will have to ask for it.
That's what I thought.
yeah.
I'm gonna need another diplomacy check.
All right. 25.
They don't seem particularly happy, but they aren't yelling.
Yeah, I mean that's good. That's better than your last time you already saw them. I think just okay. One second. Going to look over. Hopefully, Cecile is not drawing too much of a crowd. Not Cecile, and just like wave over their eyes really wide, like help, but looking normal when they look back at Torfel.
Yeah, Laeth will walk a little more into the room, was I think sort of standing by the doorway to give them space. We'll say... Okay, so Aubrey, you said that the vibe was like not pleased that Yuri was like, we're gonna steal something, but not calling for help.
Yeah,
that was.
It's very just like.
So I think that Laeth will say, we came here as a courtesy and a warning for you and the school. You know the types of people that Eurideux is involved with.
Yeah, you're one of them, but yeah.
There's... If we don't... We are not capable of stopping them from this little heist that they have planned. And so, without our participation, it would be more dangerous for the school. It's, as you already said, simply a courtesy to let you know and to try and clear out, maybe.
If you want to give me a diplomacy check.
Ooh. 33.
33, they seem to take you much more seriously than they take Yuri.
Can't imagine why.
Can't imagine why. So, do you know when it's going to happen? Because unfortunately, rough timelines we can't work with.
I'll give a week's time. Is that enough time?
Certainly could be.
Let's call it that, so we both know what to prepare for.
Well, then we'll be prepared in a week.
Great. Here he's gonna be like, thank you, Zazel, and thanks, Torfel. I'll make sure you see as little of me as possible for your courtesy. Unless you wanted to talk sometime, I could apologize more, and I mean that very genuinely, but I'm going to stop talking now. Great to see you.
It was something to see you as well.
Yeah.
Laeth does not even try to hide their snickering.
Alright, so we're going.
So, yeah, and I will move over to Lou and Nihil, going to visit Indigo. You know where, you know the times Indigo is free, and you know where Indigo lives.
I know what is she free right now, or do we gotta like loiter?
Yeah, she's free right now.
All right. As always, I have brought cookies. That is just at this point I have to like I don't even have to specify. Just imagine I always have cookies in my pocket. At this, they call me Cookie McGee, and I'm gonna look over at Lou and just give a little
Where
nod.
are you getting all this sugar?
Okay. It's called stealing, Aubrey. Get over it.
Sugar substitute.
Yeah,
I guess so.
Listen, I'll figure something out. Can you extract sugar from alcohol? I have to look that up at some point. But anyways, I'm alcohol McGee cookies. Anyways, yeah, I'll head over with Alouette and just be like, well, you know Indigo already. There's no, yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
What is it that you are wanting to ask her?
Honestly, with all of the stuff happening, more or less, I wanted to do a welfare check.
Oh, okay.
Perhaps
maybe we could ask her for like a tour of the university, and we could be like, so that we have a better lay of the land. Because I think Alistair was focusing on the headmaster's office, and it's very small as our rat, so can only cover so much ground, maybe. And then this way we can do your awareness check. And also, maybe do some reconnaissance.
Possibly. I don't really want to get her involved too far, especially because she's already putting a leg out for me just seeing me with everything.
We don't have to tell her why. Or we should tell her why, so she has a warning that something is going to happen, so she is not around for it.
I would like to warn her. I did also ask her to do something involving the serum that the Holy Blood was using. And perhaps she has some progress on that, perhaps not. I know it's a busy time at school.
Of course. Probably. I don't know how the school works.
Have you not been to school before?
I was tutored by my older siblings. We did not have private school money by the time we got to me.
Okay, so you were home.
Not to mention, nobles don't really do it's different. It's a whole thing. It is higher status if you have a tutor.
I would assume that rich people got sent to fancy academies, but...
After a certain stage, yes, if you're going into something like that. But otherwise, it is having a private tutor for every field of study. But we just had... Paloma had a tutor, and then Paloma became the tutor after a while. We stopped getting actual tutors, and it was just Paloma passing on everything she learned from her, 8 tutors. It's a whole thing.
That does sound...
Anyway, I tried to go to university and couldn't get in, so...
Oh.
Ravenswood is a very, very specific... they only take 200 new students a year. And that's from the entire continent of Noxlight.
I mean...
The continent? Damn!
Yeah, people from all over the continent come here.
Now I'm just really impressed that Alistair got in.
Nadia and Alistair both. All right.
I didn't realize it was that prestigious. I knew 2 people. I know multiple people in Ravenswood. That's kind of a interesting.
Juniper, Indigo, Alistair, and Nadia. We know 4 Ravenswood attendees, so I don't think we know a single graduate.
We know 2% of the Ravenswood recent population.
Wild.
Well, to be fair, it is like a college, so there is usually 4 or 5 years that people stay there.
Still.
Mm-hmm.
Do we know any graduates of Ravenswood, or have none of them managed to get out?
No, Vittorio was...
Yeah, he was too old.
He was too old.
Yeah, Ravenswood wasn't out yet, my bad.
Yeah.
But he would, though. He seemed smart enough that he would be a graduate, if it existed at the time.
You do know the twins, the 2 senators, they graduated from Ravenswood.
Wow. All right.
Mm-hmm. Do they have a culinary program at Ravenswood? I'm curious.
No, they're specifically focused on magic.
Then I have no interest in this place. I have enough
as
magic the
you're-
way it is.
As you're both approaching Indigo's home, can you give me perception checks?
Always. I love doing perception checks.
You say that now.
No, can you make a perception check to see how sarcastic I was being? That is a 28, which is really good for my perception.
34.
Okay, thanks.
I am a master of perception. I say that not because I'm good at rolling it, but because I got upgraded.
I'm like, wow, I got a wonderful roll in perception. I'm so perceptive, I says with joys. And then I'm only trained in perception, it seems, which is kind of surprising. I guess sorcerers
You don't get to perceive things.
I guess sorcerers are very perceptive.
You get natural innate magical talent. What more do you want?
Well, it's not natural talent, it's schism talent.
Well, luckily, this
You
is
didn't
very
have
hard.
to go to school for it? Okay, sorry.
It's very hard for you both of you not to notice as you're approaching.
Okay.
There are a lot of corpse moths around here.
Oh no.
Around Indigo's
Like the
place
Indigo's in
or
like
the
a
school?
line of townhomes essentially, and sort of like in it, it's kind of like almost like a cul-de-sac a little bit circle, and there's like a statue in the middle, and there are a lot of corpse moths all sort of around that statue. It's like 30. Remember, these things are cat-sized.
The statue's throwing me off. I really think we need to check out the corpse statue.
I don't think it is a corpse statue, unless, of course, you mean it is the statue of someone who is now a corpse. But actually, if they are old enough, then they're not even a corpse anymore. They would be dust.
Aubrey, can I
Yes,
smell if
is
there's
that
a
love?
corpse in there or not? Do I have corpse sense as someone who eats corpses?
Unless it's on your character sheet.
Damn it!
I have imprecise scent. Does it smell like a corpse?
Yeah, you certainly do detect the hint of decay.
It does smell like a corpse, actually.
I'm gonna go check out the corpse fountain.
Okay, let's go.
I want to make sure it's not indigo.
Sure.
So,
Okay.
So as you go, it is a statue that nobody really remembers who this is for anymore. The plaque was removed a really long time ago, but it's this figure with wings, and they're sort of holding their arms out, and the facial features have kind of been removed from age or maybe tampering. And that's when you notice that there's something draped across his arms.
Is it something or someone?
It's hard to tell because it is a shape that is covered by these moths, and as you approach, you can kind of hear the sounds of them eating.
I'm going to startle them really fast. Is anybody are there other people around?
Not that you see currently. It's sort of early-ish in the afternoon. Majority of people here would be in class.
I'm going to change shape and startle them by becoming bird monster really fast. And just
Give me
kind of scare them off.
Intimidation?
Bigger scavenger. Sure.
It's not going to be high. Because they are but little creatures.
They're gonna be real startled, let me tell you. That is a 33. Nope, wait,
33.
hang on. Yeah, 33.
Mm-hmm. You do that, and there it is, the startled, and then there's just flapping of wings as almost 30 of these take flight at once. Like if you've ever seen like that, just sort of like what happens when like a shit ton of pigeons just go whoosh. It's that kind of moment, but imagine the pigeons are cat-sized. And it kind of blows you back for a moment, just this sudden updraft of air with all of these wings flapping. And that's when you see all of the blood, and you see the figure. They are tall.
Oh, thank God.
So they're not a halfling. And it's hard to tell. Maybe they were human, maybe they were elven. These corpse moths have been working on this body for several hours.
I could not find the meaning. Hold my hand, let me stay by your side through this never-ending night. I can feel it now. It haunts me. All these demons, how they surround me in this red light. It calls me. He is reaching out, consuming.